Hi, this is Joe with ColorID. Today we're going to go over the cleaning process of your HDP5000 card printer. There are two processes to clean your printer. One is the manual process, which we're going to cover today. And the second is the more automatic process, which is done through your printer driver on your computer that the printer is actually hooked up to. That process we'll demonstrate at the end of the video through some slideshows that are all documented in your HDP5000 cleaning guide. The manual process, we feel, is a bit better because you can better control how you're cleaning the printer, and it's a little bit faster of a process. Okay, step one is to have your HDP5000 cleaning kit, which comes as a separate purchase that you can buy from ColorID. It comes in a box like this. It includes your cleaning guide that covers step-by-step exactly how to clean your printer. It also includes some cleaning pens, which are used to clean your printhead of the printer. Cleaning swabs, little moist towelettes that you can unwrap and clean the outside of your printer, inside the covers, meant to pick up any dust or debris that's sitting on the outside of your printer. You have sticky cleaning cards that you run through the printer, pick up any debris that is stuck to the rollers. And we also have your alcohol cleaning cards, meant to deep clean your rollers and clean them a little bit better after the sticky process. The first step of the cleaning process is to get your printer ready to actually send the cleaning cards through. So what you want to do is you want to go ahead and open up the covers and remove any supplies that you have. So first I'll go ahead and take out the card cartridge, get that out of the way. And then we'll remove our ribbon cartridge, our film cartridge, and our lamination cartridges. Now you'll see that we have a dual lamination module here. You may just have a single module, so the top piece would be covered up with a piece of plastic. Either way, just go ahead and remove those cartridges. Okay, now that you have everything out, you'll notice on your printer, when you're actually at your printer, you'll see that it says cover open and then forward and reverse. What this does, it allows you to actually move the rollers manually. So you don't have to rely on any commands down from the printer, down from the PC rather. You can just go ahead and use these to move your rollers. And with the manual process that I'm showing you today, this is exactly how we're going to send the cleaning cards through the printer, exit them out, and then have your process done. Okay, step one. In addition to the cleaning supply that I've gone over already, you should have on hand a can of compressed air. Any brand, of course, will do, but the compressed air, what that does is allows us to blow out the cavities of the printer and get any loose PVC dust or any other kind of dust and debris out of the printer and get it out of the cavities to help with the cleaning process. So my first step would be with that cleaning, with that compressed air, is to blow out all the cavities of the printer. So your printer compartment here, then go up to your flipper unit, blow out inside here, and then over in your lamination unit. Blow everything out, get that dust and debris out of there. Then what you want to do is we're going to go ahead and send through the sticky cleaning card first. So you have a double-sided cleaning card here. One side has a 3M piece of tape that you peel off that exposes the whole card. The other side has two pieces. It's hard to see in this video, but once you get up close you'll see that you have a small strip and then a larger strip. If your machine has a mag encoder, okay, the mag is located right in this area, you want to leave the small piece on here. Okay. If you take it off, the stickiness of the cleaning roller, of the cleaning card, will stick to the mag head and it might cause some damage. So you definitely want to keep that on there. So you just simply remove the protective layer on each side. And again, if you have a mag encoder, leave that small strip on there. Okay, we have one in here, so I'm going to leave it on. If you don't have a mag encoder, go ahead and take it off. That way you have full access on both sides. You just set the cleaning card in the front position like you would your normal cardstock and hit the forward button. And that's going to drive in the card. And you're just going to let it run through the entire length of the printer and lam unit until it comes out the other side. Okay, and once it's done, it's gone through and it's cleaned the rollers. picked up any debris that might be on. You can see some debris on this side. Now feel free to hit the back button as well. So you can toggle that card back and forth to really have it go over the rollers and kind of get in depth as you want. The next step that you're going to do is take the alcohol card. You notice it's a much longer card. And that's really meant to go through and hit all the rollers rather than just a shorter card where it's just doing a rotation and hitting one spot. It's really going to deep clean those rollers. Now note that once you open up this alcohol card, it will dry out. So this is a single use only. Don't open it until you're actually ready to use it. That way it stays moist and it'll do its job better. So much like the sticky card, you just put it in the front part, you hit forward, and you just let it go through and do its job. Now this card I definitely recommend hitting the back button as well, letting it go back and forth, and cleaning up the rollers. Let it do a really good job. And now we're done with it, okay? This printer is relatively new, so it didn't pick up that much, but the alcohol on the card really hits the rollers and does a good job. Okay, now with the alcohol cloths that I told you about, these you can undo almost like a moist towelette. You undo them, they come out to a bigger sheet, and you can just wipe down your whole printer, and that cleans it out really well. Okay. The alcohol cleaning pens, you pinch at the top, and that's going to flood the pen with alcohol onto the swab part. And then you just go ahead and clean off your print head, which is located right in this area. Okay, there's a glass tip that you'll see, and you just run it back and forth a couple times. That'll pick up any debris that remains on that print head that gets stuck on there, so that cleans it up for you. All right. And then the final step is just to put everything back together and then run a couple test prints. So your printer is cleaned at this point. We've taken the can of compressed air, blown it completely out. We've run our cleaning cards through it to pick up any debris off of those rollers. We've used our pen to pick up any debris off the print head, and we've wiped out the outside of the printer. Now one thing with this alcohol card that we used, because it does soak the rollers to get them clean, it sometimes leaves a little bit too much. So you can either leave things open and let it dry out, but I found that the best thing is to, once you get everything put back into place, is actually run a couple test cards. And you may even notice that first test card looks a little smeared. That's because the rollers are still a little bit wet from that alcohol. But if you put everything back in to the printer, just as you do with your normal supplies, close everything up. Now, one of the things you want to do on a regular basis with each ribbon change, that'll happen, in between your cleaning cycles, of course, is you want to change out the sticky cleaning roller. Fargo includes a full unit now, so that includes the spindle and the sticky cleaning roller with each ribbon. So after you change your ribbon, just take out your old sticky cleaning roller, replace it with the new one that they include. Remember to pull off the protective layer that they put on. And this will help pick up any debris that comes on cardstock or is kind of in the entry area of your printer. And again, just to help keep the whole process clean. And at this point, you'll just want to go ahead and print out a test card to pick up any of the residue that's left from the alcohol cleaning card. Once you do that, you're all set to get printing.